Hey guys, today we're looking at our notes on metamorphic rocks. And a metamorphic rock is any rock that is formed by changing due to excessive heat and pressure. Many times that excessive heat and pressure is caused whenever a rock is buried very deep, deeper than and with more heat and pressure than we would have for compaction and cementation for a sedimentary rock. So metamorphic rocks, again, are any existing rock that changes due to heat and pressure. In your book, Figure 21 does a really good job of showing you how an igneous rock, granite, can change, and we can see all of these minerals have changed and rearranged into these layers, which we'll talk about in just a moment, into this metamorphic rock gneiss. Picture B is a sedimentary rock, sandstone, changing into this metamorphic rock, quartzite. And we don't see these nice layers that we had in the previous one, and we're going to talk about the difference whenever we have layers and non-layers. And then C, this is showing limestone becoming a metamorphic rock, marble. So they do a good job showing you of that. I also want to look at another one together. So your book talked about an igneous rock becoming metamorphic and a sedimentary rock becoming metamorphic. But metamorphic rocks can also change into another metamorphic rock. So this shows us starting with a sedimentary rock called shale, and as the pressure increases and the temperature increases, those minerals can change and rearrange into slate. So slate is a metamorphic rock, but this metamorphic rock can change into a new and different metamorphic rock with more heat and pressure. And this metamorphic rock can change into another metamorphic rock with more heat and pressure, and continuing until the pressure and heat would be great enough that the rock would actually melt to form magma. So again, a metamorphic rock is any rock that changes into a new rock with excessive heat and pressure. So let's look at the rock cycle drawing that I did for you guys again. Here's a metamorphic rock, and it's formed through a sedimentary rock having heat and pressure applied to it, an igneous rock having heat and pressure applied to it, or a metamorphic rock having heat and pressure applied to it. As in any case, if enough heat and pressure are applied to a rock, it will melt, so metamorphic rocks can melt. But a sedimentary rock can melt without changing into metamorphic, and an igneous rock can melt without changing into metamorphic as well. We have now covered all of the processes on our rock cycle. We talked about weathering, erosion, and deposition, and compaction and cementation with our sedimentary rocks forming, and we talked about cooling for our igneous rock formation. So we have finished all the reading from the book. But before we're completely done, let's go back to metamorphic. So metamorphic have two main categories, foliated and non-foliated, and that was in your reading material yesterday as well. When the mineral crystals rearrange and change themselves into bands or lines or folds, see here it looks like there's a band of white minerals, followed by a black, followed by a light gray, followed by a darker gray. So when the minerals rearrange themselves so as to look folded or in layers, that's known as a foliated metamorphic rock. A non-foliated metamorphic rock is when you have even color or a swirling pattern like you would often see in marble as well. So when the minerals are changing and rearranging themselves due to heat and pressure, sometimes we'll see bands or layers, foliated, or we'll see that it looks uniform throughout or a swirling appearance, and that would be a non-foliated metamorphic rock. So next week, Monday, we're going to review the rock cycle. Tuesday, you have your quiz practice review, and Wednesday of next week is your test over all your notes and over your vocabulary words. This got stuck in the wrong part of the slideshow, and I apologize for that. So geodes, which is something that's fascinating to a lot of people, there's a video here if you want to click and watch it. Geodes are not metamorphic rocks. They can actually be formed through sedimentary or through igneous processes. And a geode on the outside just looks like a regular rock, but when you crack it open, you will see different types of crystal formations. And sometimes they'll be completely filled, and this is known as an agate. So we have finished all of our notes for the unit. And if you have questions, let me know. Today you do have an assignment on metamorphic rocks to complete, and if you have any questions, let me know.